had an awful boyfriend once. I was 18 and he was 27. In fact, I have a theory that he actually hated me and put me through a terrible relationship as a form of punishment. One evening he offered to cook me dinner, leaping at any form of affection I allowed him to make me whatever the hell he wanted while I danced clumsily around behind him, chain-smoking and trying to look elusive and mysterious, so he'd suddenly realise how much he loved me, because I was so damn enigmatic. We sat down to eat. He sat on an armchair, and I sat on a pile of cushions. This is not an exaggeration. I actually sat on a couple of sloped sofa cushions piled beside his chair. Before I even took my first bite, I could smell it. Spice. My least favourite flavour in the world. My eyes watered, and my nose streamed just from having this dish sitting on my lap. What the hell would it do to my insides were I to ingest it? Food is my comfort. Why would I want something that I shovel into myself in order to feel better, so hot that it causes physical pain? I looked up at him with spicy tears in my eyes. Maybe he had accidentally given me his dish, and my marked pasta was in front of him. He didn't look down, just switched the best of Top Gear on television and began eating. Top Gear is probably the only show on television that I don't like. My hatred of spicy food and Top Gear were not things that I'd hidden about my personality. In fact, it's how I introduce myself at parties. Hi, my name is Tom. I think people who eat anything spicier than mango and lime chicken at Nando's are show-offs, and Jeremy Clarkson's style of uber-offensive humour is about as funny as Frankie Boyle's. Not at all. I lasted about 5 mouthfuls before my tongue was numb and my lips were swollen up like a porn star. Of course. That's what it was. He was just using the capsaicin from the chilies to swell my lips up to sultry sexiness. I put my plate to one side and kissed. "Have you finished eating?" he murmured, craning his head so he could still see what star would be in a reasonably priced car. I nodded. "Do you mind if I finish yours then? I'm really hungry." Half an hour later, as I ate a bag of chips sitting on the platform at Seven Sisters Overground Station, I began to question the evening's events. I listened to Fleetwood Mac's Landslide on repeat and realised that maybe falling over yourself to get someone who seemed to go out of their way to upset you wasn't the definition of a healthy relationship. A month later, we had broken up in a horrible chain of events which included me crying hysterically on my own on Brick Lane at 2 a.m. and him moving to a different city. I've not eaten a chili or watched Jeremy Clarkson's smug little grimace since. I call that progress.